Michael.
Hello,
How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Pretty good. I'm hiding from my family. Um, we have everyone over for Christmas, and so there's a person in yeah, so there's a person in every bedroom right now. And then my grandpa's on the couch, so I'm hiding by the laundry room so people don't hear me.
Wow,
Um, are you though? Do anything fun?
I think fun. I just, yesterday was to me. Yesterday was my the Christmas, so I just went to travel with my parents, and
Mhm.
the places where we went was snowing a lot. Yeah, there was a lot of snow, so actually before I saw that's your situation, a lot of the snow, I I didn't expect it. Like
Mhm.
I just I thought I could not watch a lot of snow this year because when I stay at home, I didn't watch a lot of snow, so I didn't expect. But yeah, the place where we went, yeah, from there I watched a lot of snow, so yeah, it was good.
Nice. Yeah, that's like the exact opposite of here. Yesterday for Christmas, it was 80 degrees Fahrenheit, which I'm trying to convert that. I don't know, it's hot. I think that's maybe like 25 or 27 Celsius.
Really?
Yeah, let's see. Okay, yeah, it's 26.7 degrees Celsius. So it's pretty hot.
Wow. It's pretty hot, really.
Mm. That's
So
cool
what did
though.
you do?
Uh, I'm trying to think what we did. Open presents, we played games. You might have played this game before. You know, headbands where you put like a word on your head and then you have to guess what it is, and like your friends give you clues.
Ah, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then we
You did
we
that
tried.
game with your parents?
Yeah, with my parents and then my brother and then my grandma.
I
Yeah,
see.
that's pretty funny. One of the ones that we did was 2010 through 2019 trivia. And so it was about like all the celebrity news and stuff from 2010 through 2019. And my grandma was like so confused. She did not get a single one. And then, so after we finished that, all the like older people, they had us do a 1980s trivia to get back at us, which I knew none of. So,
I see. Yeah. It's also so funny.
uh, it was nice that it got to snow. Dang, did you get to do any like I don't know. See, I'm showing that I'm from Texas and I don't know what you do in the snow, but did you go like sledding or make a snowman or anything like that, or was there not enough?
Uh, in here, it is famous like making dog, like a
Mm-hmm.
dog, not a dog, you know. So it's like a wait a minute, I'll show you.
Sure.
Yeah, this one. Oh,
Oh, yeah, I see.
yeah. This one is very popular in here, so everywhere, everywhere I go, from there, there are a lot of snow dogs on there, and
Oh,
also snowmen too. Yeah, so yeah,
that's pretty cute.
yeah, it looks funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I never would have guessed about the duck. Huh. I guess here, well, not here, but in states where it actually does snow, it's the snowman. And then the classic is like the snow angel too, or you put your hands up like this.
Uh, yeah, not me, but my parents did that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. That's so cool though. So, where did you travel to? To like visit family or just, just for fun?
Yeah, visit my grandparents,
Yeah,
my
nice.
parents' house, and yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and sea
Um,
too. Beach,
mm-hmm.
beach,
Sorry, and what?
beach.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's fun. I think that's better is to be the person traveling. Actually, I don't know. This year, everyone came to our house for Christmas. So, there's two ways to look at it. Would you rather do the traveling or be the person traveled to, the host? I don't know.
That you did some home party instead.
Yeah, we had some people come over to our house for a party. Uh, we did more games. My family's weird, so we also did wrestling at the end of the night. So but that's not normal. Most
Wrestling.
people, yeah, most people don't do that for the holidays.
Wow,
Yeah, us, the
very
Roonies, we
accurate.
just, yeah, the Roonies, we like to fight a little bit. So
I see.
yeah,
Well,
my sister Emma,
how about
who I
like a
don't,
decoration?
oh, decorations. I wish I could. Maybe I can. For quiet, I can show you one. Here, let me walk.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, this is only part of it.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
And there's another Christmas tree too. I just can't show you because that's where my grandpa's sleeping. But yeah, we have a few decorations up.
Very colorful.
Yeah. What about you? Did you guys do any decorations?
You know, mm, the um, most Korean thing, including me,
Mm-hmm.
thing like it's just a holiday, not that like that they don't think that they have to, to celebrate it and decorate for Christmas or something like that. So, like
Mm-hmm.
the decorating for Christmas is not really familiar to me. So yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Here it's like a crazy big holiday. They start doing all their advertisements like November 1st. So it's like 2 months long, it feels like. Yeah.
And you know what? When I was younger, I I could hear a lot of Christmas song from the street on the street, but right now we couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we couldn't because the copyright because of the copyright. You know.
Oh, like you have to pay money to play the music?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know
Mhm.
exactly the reason, but I yeah, because of that, we couldn't hear anymore from the street. So it's I think it's harder to feel, the mood of Christmas, even though the Christmas is coming.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, copyright. I never thought about that, but it does make sense. I know, oh, you probably don't use this, but you know how some people have YouTube Premium where you can watch like TV and movies and stuff? Kind of
Yeah,
not.
I know it. It's a premium.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw in the news recently that Disney is saying that they do not want any of their stuff on YouTube Premium. And so YouTube is taking or getting rid of all the Disney stuff and then decreasing their price by like $15 a month or something because there's so much Disney stuff that people want. And so,
Uh,
yeah, I thought that's crazy.
well, yeah, I think so. I think YouTube if we use YouTube Premium, then we don't have to watch the advertisement, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Disney, yeah. They
Yeah.
have
I
a
just thought,
lot, so big influence.
yeah, very true. Oh, this is so. Here's another thing I saw in the news. So Disney is being sued right now because there's two types of tickets that you can buy to go to like the amusement park. So you can buy a normal ticket, or if you live in Florida, sometimes you buy an annual pass so you can use it all year. And so
Um,
recently, the parks, and this is also bad because of COVID too. So this is like a third part of the story. Recently, the parks have been so full of people that the annual pass holders cannot come in. And so the annual pass holders are suing because they haven't been getting to use their ticket. And then, you know, in the background, you have all this crazy COVID stuff going on. So it's just, I don't know. I thought I was reading, I was like, this is not good.
even though the situation of the COVID is getting worse, but a lot of people go to the park, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so many that they're fighting about who gets to go and even suing. So
So what is the consequences?
I'm not sure. I guess if they win the court case, Disney will maybe have to pay them some money for like lost time that they didn't get to use their ticket, and maybe it changed the rules. But I'm not for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, is what was the, the name of other virus? Omicron? What
Yeah,
is it? I don't
Omicron.
know.
Yeah, Omicron.
Omicron? Oh yeah, it is serious there.
Um, you know, it's pretty serious. I guess not as serious as it could be, because a lot of people have been vaccinated now and they got their booster. And so if you do get sick, the symptoms aren't as terrible. Uh, I think the biggest thing that I've heard is a lot of countries, they aren't allowing Americans to travel there. So there are a bunch of people who are like upset about their holiday plans or, people who are going to go visit family over the holiday that can't. The big one is Japan. So I think Japan has been closed to Americans basically since, oh, I can't even remember, since like summer of 2020. And so I saw this, also on the news. There was this one woman, she tried to buy a ticket to visit her family in Japan in summer of 2020. Um, couldn't buy a ticket. And so she decided that she'll change her ticket to spring of 2022 because obviously COVID will be gone by 2022. And now everything's closed. So she's like, I have to get a third ticket.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
Ouch.
she had, yeah, she has to.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
But a bunch of
I
Eileen's
think
friends
that
got it. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
no.
Oh, I just said a bunch of Eileen's friends got it, but they feel fine. It's like the sickness is not bad. It's just contagious, and so they have to do the quarantine where they don't see people for 10 days, that type of stuff.
Omicron or Corona?
Uh, Omicron. Yeah, I think it's a type of corona,
Oh, no.
right?
Oh, okay. I see.
Mm-hmm. But sorry, I interrupted you. What were
Yeah,
you saying?
nothing, nothing.
How's the situation for you?
Here we have a fortunately, we have a few cases of Omicron. So, but a lot of Corona cases, and so because of that, after 1 week, maybe I'm not sure, but after almost 1 week from the moment that the government tried to stay with Corona, the government started to restrict again, and we cannot meet again. So after that, the amount of patient, the number, the number of the patient is decreasing. So I don't know, but I think I think it'll be now increasing again. I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's too bad. I don't know what needs to happen for all this to go away, but I hope it happens eventually. So it's my hope.
Yeah, I hope so. In here, there are some people who don't take some vaccine until now,
Mm-hmm.
but they they wonder, they just wonder, and I cannot understand why they do it like that.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's very interesting. Yeah. Oh, the other thing that's interesting too is I don't know, maybe you notice this when you travel, but like different cities have different ways that they handle COVID, if that makes sense. And so I'm in Houston,
Um,
and I was actually this was a good surprise. Lots of people wear a mask at the grocery store. People are very cautious. And then let's see, my university is in College Station, which is kind of like well known for being a very conservative area, and no one wears a mask there. And so I was kind of like, it was interesting to me to see the differences between these two. And they're only an hour and a half away, but they were so different.
yeah, I think so. So you have to wear the mask from grocery store, but you don't have to wear the mask from university.
So in Texas, you don't have to wear a mask anywhere. Uh, I think that, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the law. So our governor basically said that, I can't remember exactly how he phrased it, but you can like recommend that people wear a mask, and you can like hand them a mask, be like, hey, we recommend that you wear this, but you can't make them wear it, if that makes sense. and you can't like send someone away because they
Mhm.
aren't. Yeah. So people, it's always up to like personal choice, and so in some places people choose to, and other places people don't, which is kind of interesting.
Are there there's some people who don't take a vaccine?
Oh yeah, definitely, 100%.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Then do you think that is very um influence influential on the
Yeah,
situation?
yeah, I think it is very influential. The thing that I don't understand is why they haven't made it mandatory for like schools and universities. Because we already have mandatory vaccines that you have to take to go to school. One of them is bacterial meningitis, right? You have to have this vaccine or else you can't go to college anywhere. But they won't do the same thing with the COVID-19 vaccine, and I don't understand.
Then I do think in here
Mm-hmm.
the people who don't take a vaccine, the stage that they're afraid of, the wrong symptom after the taking the vaccine. But how about there?
I
Like they
think that's
stated.
yeah. The same thing. It's very similar. They're afraid of symptoms. They're afraid it hasn't been tested enough. Stuff like that. The other thing that I kind of this is just my opinion, so feel free to cut me off if you think I'm crazy. But I also think when the vaccine first came out, uh, they were very against it, right? Because they thought there were all these bad things about it. And so now that they know that it's okay and a lot of people have taken it, they're like too embarrassed to change their minds, right? They don't want to admit that they're wrong. And so they have to, keep believing the same thing that they believed earlier. Yeah. That's just my theory though. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But I can understand that
Mm-hmm.
the people who have already already have some disease,
Mm-hmm.
so that because of that reason they cannot to take some vaccine. I can understand at that point, but the people who don't have disease and
Mm-hmm.
even want to take a vaccine, I cannot understand that
Mm-hmm.
at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I would I've always wondered this, and maybe you've wondered the same thing too. What it would be like to just be inside the brain of one of those people for a day. Like think what they think, see what they see. I'd be so curious.
Oh, then if you can choose or select the power, superpower, something like that, then do you agree that like I
Oh,
get
would I?
to select the power of
Oh,
you know
yeah. I think that
to
would be
seeing
cool.
their mind.
Yeah, I think mind reading would be a cool superpower, especially in class during exams. I would just like read the mind of the people who sit in the very front of class and get all the good grades. Like, what are they thinking?
It is
What about you?
yeah. If I it's I think it can if I have a chance to have it like that superpower, then I think it makes me easily to make relationship between the people because
Mm-hmm.
we can we can know their type or their taste,
Uh huh.
so we just follow their taste or that heart. So I think it can be. you know, very
Uh-huh.
easily to make
Oh.
relationship.
How you would use your power is sweet, and I'm saying I'm going to use mine to cheat on exams.
But
It's
that
pretty
is
funny.
good too.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah.
You know, if it's your power, is it really cheating? You know, right? You're just using your super.
Yeah, I think
Yeah. I don't know. It's a gray
that
area.
that could be like, yeah.
Oh,
When we see the teenager superpower movie, then almost all movie maybe they show that like something cheating or prank, stuff like
oh
that.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, joking the people, kidding the people.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, I think that's normal. Most people have that thought. Oh, I was gonna show you one other thing too. It was this art exhibit I heard about, and let's see if we can find it. Oh, sorry, I'm looking for it real quick. Basically, what they were saying about this art exhibit is that everyone wants to be a kid, right? And if adults are given the
Mm.
opportunity to act like a kid and do something childish, you know, like play a prank or whatever, they will. And so a lot of times, like these art exhibits or art installations, they will bring out people's like inner child. Let me see if I can find it.
Mm.
Okay, so here it is. So it's like a little balloon with
Oh.
pieces of pencil on it. Um, uh, oh, I was trying to find it. And so a bunch of there's like videos of adults like going to see this art exhibit, and they start acting like little kids. Like they're like running around, like pushing it, jumping up and down. Pretty cute. But that's what those scenes from the movie make me think of. I bet even an adult would do the same thing if they had superpowers. They had the chance. I wanted to see if I could find a video of like someone actually playing with it, but oh wait, here we go. I don't have YouTube Premium, so I'm sure there will be an ad. Okay, that's enough. But I thought that was so.
Mm.
Oh, I thought that was so cool.
Yeah, I did to go back to childhood.
Yeah. Have you ever been to like an art installation like that, where you can kind of like walk through and then play with the art?
Um, I think I haven't like all art exhibition is like
Mm.
just watching the installation, something like that. Just yeah, I haven't experienced like a art exhibition, so that I can experience it.
Mm.
How about you?
Yeah. So, my house here in Houston is really close to the art museum. It's like maybe 15 minutes away, super close. And so sometimes we'll go see like the new installations when they put them out. Um, so I've been to a few, but they're always pretty fun. There was this one really cool one where they built like a structure out of bamboo that you could walk through.
Mhm.
Uh, and there was another one where they had like these plastic tubes hanging from the wall, and you could like walk through the plastic tubes. It was pretty cool. The bamboo, I think, was definitely the most interesting though. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, yeah, here it is. So it was kind of like this, but like indoors. I don't know. Can you see that at all?
Okay, okay. Yeah, I can see.
Okay.
Oh,
I wonder if they have the one that they had here because they put it inside. Oh, here it is. Yeah. So this is the one that they had indoors, and so you could just kind of like
wow.
walk through and climb. This is kind
It's
of
a
why I
little
see
bit,
all the.
it looks a little bit, dangerous.
Yeah, I thought so too when I first saw it. Um, let's see if we can get a better picture. All the places where people walking, these are like solid pathways. It just looks like they're standing on the bamboo because of the way they shaped it. But they have like normal walkways and stuff like this. So it's actually pretty hard to like fall or hurt yourself. But
Oh,
it looks,
that's
it looks, yeah. But it looks really cool. I thought.
yeah, it
Here,
looks so.
I don't know. I'm a big art person, especially art that you can play with. I have an inner child too. I think so.
So you you go to art museum with Arlie? Arlie?
Yeah, I've been with Eiley a few times. My dad, my other like brothers and sisters, my stepmom. It's always pretty fun.
Especially the brother. I think a brother likes that a lot.
Yeah. Well, he has a hard time. My brother is he's 15, but he's 6'4", so he's so tall. So
Wow.
he has to like duck as hard. He's too tall
Ah, okay,
sometimes for
okay.
that stuff. Yeah. Just,
I see.
yeah. Just that's kind of annoying. I don't know. Maybe you've had this with a friend, but like you used to be taller than your friend, and now your friend is taller than you, and it's a little upsetting. That's
Yeah.
how I feel about my brother.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. That do you have like that? Like you have something like the brother doesn't uh doesn't hear your speaking, something like that. After you growing after becoming taller than you.
Oh no, like he can still hear me. He just he can hear me, but he doesn't listen to me. If that makes sense all the time.
I
Like
like a
he
hear
thinks
that
he's big.
louder.
Yeah. Or sometimes he'll like rest his hand on my shoulder. It's, I mean, that's where my shoulders are compared to like his height. I don't know. It just bothers me. Because I
Oh,
used to be the tall one. Yeah. I remember when he was a
before.
little, yeah, right? Like I knew him when he was a tiny baby. Like back then I was the tall one, but whatever, it's okay. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Are you
Yeah.
ever competitive like that with like cousins or friends about who's taller?
Yeah. A lot of because I'm very short, so even it's like a when I was younger, we were the same height. But
Mm-hmm.
after a few years, that another cousin grows so well. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's almost 20 centimeter difference with
Mm-hmm.
me,
Oh,
something like
okay.
that. So yeah,
Wow.
Sounds
Yeah.
like it. I feel like it.
Yeah. I don't like tall people. I'm anti-tall people. So I'm joking. I'm not. In the case of my brother, I'm not joking. I wish he was just a little shorter. You know. I'm having too much fun this morning.
What is it?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's just the holidays. No school, like no stress.
Uh,
Yeah.
it's a long time
Oh,
no see, right? Like that time, you know,
yeah, yeah. It's been
without
a while.
without what you have to do.
Yeah. Hopefully you feel the same. Stress free.
Yeah, I feel the same too. After finishing my semester. Yeah.
Best time of the year, honestly. I think that's part of the reason why Americans love Christmas so much because people will celebrate Christmas even if they aren't Christian here. It's just like a cultural thing, and I think
Mm.
it's because this is just the time of the year when kids aren't in school, everyone's going on holiday. Just fun.
I think so.
Okay.
But you have a Thanksgiving Day too.
Yeah. I don't know. We only get 2 days of vacation for Thanksgiving usually. So it's nice, but it's not as nice. The worst is the spring semester of school though, because there's like no holidays in the spring that you get vacation for. And so that is just like school, 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 school. I guess you get spring break. Never mind. I'm complaining for no reason. You do get spring break in the spring. Yeah. But none of the fun stuff like Thanksgiving and Halloween and Christmas. Okay, before I forget, we should do some essay writing. Does that sound good?
Okay.
So, do you want to continue with the same topic from last time, or do you want a new one? This is the what do you think is the best way for the government to improve the environment?
Let's do the new one.
Okay, sounds good. Get it pulled up real quick. I need to share my screen again too. See if they've added any new ones. Every now and then they add a new one. Oh, we are doing one of the new ones. Okay, so we could try one of these new ones, 31 or 32. Which of the following values do you think is most important to teach a young child? Or when employees feel that the management of their company is doing something wrong, what do you think is the best way for them to respond?
I think that the 31 is better.
Which one?
The question 31.
Oh, okay. About the child, gotcha. Yeah, that one's a pretty interesting topic, I think. What do you think? Just reading it right away.
I think it's being helpful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like a lot of those other qualities they come because you're helpful. Okay, there we go. So let me know when you're ready. Let me get my timer pulled up here. And then I can start the clock. And then, same as always, while you're writing, I'll see if I can find like some interesting news articles or studies to show you. I'm ready to stopwatch. Okay. Okay, just got your chat. We are at 12:55. Is that right? Has it really been 12 minutes? Sure. Oh. No way it was 12 minutes. I think I must have forgotten to reset the stopwatch before we began. Okay, I just won't put this time here because I don't think that's accurate. I think I forgot to reset the clock when we started. Uh-oh. Okay, so we say children is the mirror of parents. It means children grow by watching and learning from their parents. Parents have a responsibility to teach and take care of their children. Then, what is the most important value to teach a child? It's being helpful. So far, so good. I would a few changes. I would do. We say children are the mirror of their parents. I would say this means, since we're referencing the sentence before, so something kind of direct. So this means children grow by watching and learning from their parents. Parents have a responsibility to teach and take care of their children. And what is the most important value to teach a young child? It's being helpful. I would say that was perfect. Those would be the only two changes I would make. This word are, and then add the word there, and then change it to this. You don't have to change it to this. I just think um, the flow of the sentence is a little bit better. So whenever we're like referring to something that we just mentioned, usually we will say this or that, something along those lines. Any questions about this one?
Hmm?
Oh, any questions about any of the changes here or no? Not really.
No, no, no.
Okay, cool. Here, let me get the stopwatch pulled up again. This time I will remember to reset so the time is accurate. And then let me know when you're ready to start writing, and I will start it.
Yeah.
Just got your chat. Okay, so we are at 6 minutes. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense than 12. Unless I just forgot last time. Oh wow, this is a long paragraph too. Okay, so being helpful combines other good, I would say, values. Okay, so to be helpful, we have to be patient and honest. I would say with others. Usually you say that you're patient with someone, you're honest with someone. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. We'll ignore that recommendation. With other valuable features, we can ultimately be helpful. So maybe instead of using the word features, I would use the word characteristics. You don't have to.
Characteristics.
They have the same like dictionary definition, but usually features talks about something that you can see with your eyes, like a physical feature, and then a characteristic is more like a personality thing. So it's okay to use features, it's just characteristics might be a better fit.
Okay.
So with other valuable characteristics, we can ultimately be helpful. Sorry, I have the hiccups. Also being helpful can support future of children. Okay, so also being helpful can support. I would maybe rephrase this. I would say can support children's futures. Each child will have their own future. And then that way you can get rid of the word of. You won't need it anymore if you use that apostrophe, so it makes it a little easier to read. Okay, because next one, because we are social animals, we need more other people as time passes.
Like the more the time passes, the more we need the people, something like that.
Oh, okay. Because we are social animals, we need. I would just say maybe more people as time passes. Or if you wanted to say it a little bit differently, because we are social animals, we, I don't know, grow or develop more relationships as time passes. You could also say that too, relationships instead of people. Okay, next sentence.
Okay.
I'll keep it as it is because it's closer to the original, but you could also just, use the word relationships. Okay. So next part, if children are helpful, other people will not only ask them for help, but also support them. You know what? I will change this just so I can show you something different. Because we are social animals, we can say we will rely on more people as time passes. Okay, any questions about this one?
No.
Okay, cool. I don't think we have time to do another paragraph, but I wanted to show you some stuff that I thought was pretty cool with the few minutes we have left. And maybe you've heard about this before. This first one I thought was neat. So if they show babies like a puppet show where a character is being bullied, the babies will always prefer, and their favorite will be the victim, not the bully. So babies are empathetic, and they show early signs of being helpful and caring about others. This one was also a YouTube video that you might find interesting. So they did a 70-year-long study where they followed children from early life, basically to the end. And so they're looking for the traits that made children most successful. And the first one was that if they were born to wealthy parents, but then after that, it was how involved the parents were in their life. So if you read to your kid, took them on trips with you, that type of stuff. And then this is one I thought you might have heard of before. Have you taken this personality test before, the Big Five traits?
No.
Okay. Yeah, this is a pretty popular personality test in the United States, at least. And so it says that there's 5 main traits. So openness, conscientious. I can never pronounce this word. Conscientiousness. There we go. Extroversion, agreeableness. Yeah. The last one I can do surprisingly, neuroticism. But basically, it says that everyone in the world is on like a scale for these different traits. So some people are very open, some people are not open at all. And so you can take this test and figure out where you are on the scale for each of these. But I thought this was cool. So they had people take this test and then looked at their SAT scores, and people who were more conscientious had a higher score. So competent, self-disciplined. This is a word that made me think of your essay. Thoughtful. So if you're thoughtful, and then also goal-driven. So I thought that was pretty neat. Yeah. If you're curious on the Big Five personality traits, I think there's a free test you can take. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I'll put it in the chat in case you're curious. We had to do this in class one time. Okay, I think this is it. A lot of times they make business people do this type of personality test too. There's another super common one where it's what color are you? Have you ever done that?
In here we have some MBTI. Have you heard about that? MBTI.
Yep.
Yeah, that is very famous in here. So famous, so popular.
Yeah.
But
Do you know yours?
I cannot remember. Yes,
Yeah.
actually, well, I cannot. How about you? Did you have it? Your
Yeah.
MBTI?
Yeah, we did it for my school club, the Society of Women Engineers, and it was kind of interesting actually the results. So there's 5 of us who are execs and we're in charge, and so I'm president and I'm an INTJ, and then one of the vice presidents
Oh.
was an INTJ, and then uh, there, and then this is where it gets interesting. We had 2 people who were INFJs, and then we had one ENTJ. So we're all basically the same letters. So I thought that was interesting.
Wow, that's interesting. You don't have like a P thing,
Yeah, no, I have the
something like
judgments.
an ENFP.
Oh, yeah. I have an N. No P.
I see. Wow.
Yeah.
And then those girl members are close, very close.
Yeah, we're all pretty close.
I see. So then That's correct. No, similar
Mhm.
time.
Yeah, if you find out what you are, or what you gotta let me know next time. I'd be very curious. Because I've heard, because
Okay.
I've heard some people say that's very accurate, and then others say no, not really. So,
Yeah, there's some people believe, or some people just, don't believe.
yep. Okay, well, I'll let you go. Do you have any questions? Or I guess, do you have any questions for me before I? Oh, sorry, hiccups. Do you have any questions for me before I go?
No, 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 just have a great Christmas day.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, happy holidays. Enjoy your break from school. Be sure to relax and do all the fun stuff that you can't do when you have homework. So, my advice at least.
Yeah, yeah, you too. You too. Enjoy
Bye,
your
Michael.
day. Bye bye.